Welcome to Switzerland. As soon as I come out of the train station, this is what I'm greeted with. You guessed it, same outfit, hat and sweater. It is a little bit warmer than Germany, which is very nice, but I have a feeling it's not going to stay that way for very long. And a few steps more and there's music playing. It's like I just came off the train at Hogwarts. It's going to be good. Alright, so I just came to this place, Swing Kitchen, for lunch, something to eat. Looked it up online, it had like burgers and stuff, whatever. So good. Of course, it's like 15 euros for just a burger, not even like fries or anything. And then I'm like standing there waiting in line, I'm waiting. And it's got like this counter, 3 billion water liters saved, this many things recycled. And then it says like 2 million animals saved. And I'm like, well, that's kind of weird to put on like your burger menu. And then I'm like reading and I'm like, oh my god, this is not a burger place. And it had a Swing Kitchen. It was Swing to Vegan was like their slogan. And soy patty. Nothing against vegan, but I'm not paying like $30 for a soy patty. So on to the next place, I guess. First encounter in Switzerland. Feels like I'm in two different cities on the same street. Here we have very colorful, whatever you call it, looking houses. And then on the other side of the street are these different architecturally sound buildings. Just had to point that out. So it turns out everything is closed on Sundays and the vegan place might have been my only option. Now I've been walking for 20 minutes and cannot find even a grocery store, cafe. Everything is closed on Sundays. So I'm just gonna walk to the hostel, check in, drop my stuff, and then I ain't going back, but I'm gonna find something. All right, and we have arrived to our 8-bedroom, this is me, first one here, hostel, some hangers, locker. I guess the bathroom is outside somewhere. Oh, okay. Somewhere to keep my valuables. Lovely. A sink. And yeah, lovely. Amazing. There's a little mountain there for you. But more of that to come tomorrow. And I'm still starving. And just as I'm finally finding something to eat, what do we have here? Oh my gosh, is that 2? A double. It's a double! And this is like the city center. And with this beautiful, like, look at that picture. It's so picture perfect. And this as well, this little clock tower. It's just so calm and peaceful. You know, the streets go on forever. The sun is out, it's bright. This is amazing. All right, I just paid 26 Canadian dollars for Subway sandwich. I brought my own drink, no cookie. They had corn, so I got corn. The bread looks a little like stale, but I'm gonna enjoy it. First meal of the day, probably last, and hopefully it's good. Okay, well that was, for dollar worth, that was the worst Subway I've ever had. The Caesar dressing is obviously, like, it's all different ingredients, but it just tasted terrible. They were so stingy. They put, like, I don't know, you know how Subway is? This was worse. Like, the first lady, she loaded up the chicken. I was like, okay, like, it will never be worth it, but maybe it'll be a little bit more tolerable. Then she passed it off to the veggies guy, whatever you want to call it. And he just brutal. And then I'm eating it, and he starts coming to sweep. And he tells me to move my feet so he can sweep under me. He goes, excuse me. I'm like, what the hell? It's brutal. A little bit more how crazy expensive it is here. I just went to McDonald's for research purposes. And chicken nuggets, 6 chicken nuggets are 6.8 CHF. They don't even use euros here. The CHF is more expensive by like 4 cents. It was like 6.80 CHF for 6 nuggets. No meal, nothing. So call it like 7. It's over like $1.60 per nugget, which is, it blows my mind. Large french fries, 5 CHF. Like, you do the math. I already know it, but you can do it. And it's crazy, but it is beautiful. Like, I'm just walking on a bridge. It's crazy, and the water is so blue for like a river. This is so funny to me because this is a school right here, and there's a fence, but it obviously has a like no top. And I just think it would be so funny, like some kids playing, maybe they lose the soccer game, and then someone gets mad and they just kick the ball, and it's gone forever. Especially some young kid or something, or someone with anger problems. Walking home now. I'm walking home now, and I just stumbled upon this park, and this is so crazy. You gotta see this. This is the view. I really don't think the camera is doing it justice, but all the way in the back, I don't know if those are the Alps or what, but it's some snowy mountain. All right, a start to the big day. We have strawberry jam, cherry jam, some other healthy things, and then a DIY yogurt bowl. Yes, those are raisins, but we need as much energy for today as we can. And don't worry, I am gonna spread this around a little bit, but I just wanted to show you before I dig in. And this is what the other side of the train looks like. Absolutely unreal. All right, and I have just gotten off the train. Very intense train ride. First one was canceled, so I was waiting at the train station for like an hour and a half. Then the next one came, and I got on. I'm sitting there, whatever. The train conductor comes, and he's like yelling at me in, I don't know, German or whatever language he was speaking. And I'm like, what? And then this other woman's like, oh, you have to go to the back of the train. I'm like, it's kind of rude, but okay. He's like, yeah, no, this one is going here. Anyway, turns out, then I go to the back of the train, and this woman's like, hey, do you need help? I'm like, yeah. Like, do you speak English? Yeah. Look at this, though. So old and rustic. Yeah, do you speak English? I'm like, she's like, yeah, blah, blah, blah. And she's like, yeah, this is a special train, basically. Very few of these. It actually splits in half at the next stop, and then the train goes 2 different ways. So thank goodness for her. I made it to my destination. This is what it looks like. All of these like log cabin type. And I think I'm going up there. I don't really know. The woman on the train also, she's like, where are you going? I says, Stockhorn is the name of the mountain. She's like, oh yeah, there's a nice cable car. And I was like, oh yeah, I know. Like, I was gonna walk it. She's like, oh, like with those shoes? I'm like, yeah. She's like, oh, maybe you can get like halfway up, but so we'll see. I'm getting a little nervous because of that comment, but I'm sure it'll be fine. All right, I just went to the front desk, taking my sweater off as well, and I bought a ticket for the gondola on the way down, so all I gotta do is make it to the top. A little treat. But the lady seemed confused, like no one really does that. She's like, you're gonna go to the top and then take it down? I'm like, yeah. So I don't know. I'm like, maybe I'm way in over my head, but maybe I'm not, and this will be great content either way. My first encounter here. Bro came right up to me. These are the ones you gotta be worried about, the big guys. This guy's staring me down. Oh, they got mean looks. car just stopped beside me and I'm like, oh no, I'm on like his farm property. Like, oh no. He's like, hello? I'm like, hi. How are you? Hey, he's offering me a ride. So thank you to that guy who probably lives here. But how could you pass this up? So unfortunately, I think that I have been on a bike path this whole time, and that's why it's been so easy. It's been a nice paved road. But now we are coming up on the real hike, which is gravel. I think anyway. I don't really know. The signs are not in English. The map is not in English. I don't know if I'm wandering on some person's property right now. But I'm gonna just keep on going. As long as I'm going up, that's all that matters. But signs like this do help, and they're definitely universal. Yeah, I was definitely on the wrong path before. This is what they meant by hiking. Not as great of a view because you're like in between trees, but more authentic. Turns out I was going the wrong way, so I just walked an extra like 20 minutes down that path. Now I'm back in the bike trail, whatever you want to call it. But the real reason is we found some new animals again. Look, it's my dad, Owen, and their friends. Love it. Okay, I'm a little scared up here. The two bulls are like protecting the pen, as you can see the horns. He just made eye contact with me. Look, he's got the king bell too. Okay, I finally found one. This is what they mean by hiking trails in Switzerland. It is wet. I don't know what any of these plants are. It looks like poison ivy, but I don't know. I'm gonna think positively. I just made it up. This is what it looks like. So steep, probably like 500 meters. Then I get to the top and look who's laughing at me because they're on a scooter. That has got to be the most insulting thing I've witnessed while being in Europe. I'm gonna prove that little beaver wrong. It literally is turned into just walking through a field. And there's like cow dung everywhere, so I feel like I'm in the middle of someone's property. Like, that's not a human size. Okay, so I don't know if you guys are gonna be happy or not, but someone just picked me up on the side of the road. I had a couple people like drive by and like locals like, ha ha ha, like, you're going to Stockhorn, name of the mountain. Yeah, yeah. And I'm like, yeah. This guy's like laughing. He's like, nah, get in. And he's not even speaking English. He's like, get in. And so I'm like, you know what, this is what traveling's about. I did. One hand on the steering wheel, one hand on the phone. It's wet as hell on all of the roads. And he's like, he's not like ripping it, but we're like, you get off, your tire's off by this much and you're off the cliff of a mountain. But he saved me so much, and like, it wouldn't have been enjoyable. So I can't say I hiked the whole thing, but I can say that I'm gonna get to the top. I know what you guys are thinking. What are you gonna eat? Well, what better to eat than trail mix when climbing a mountain on the trails? And how perfect is this spot for lunch? As I continue here, a loud, like, it's gonna sound like I'm embellishing, but like a bomb went off. Like, I swear it sounded like a bomb, and I was like, great, I'm stuck in Switzerland. I'm gonna have to get drafted. I'm like stuck in Europe. Look it up, nothing. And there's this one person that had the same question. They're like, yo, it sounded like a bomb went off in Switzerland. Turns out there's an air base like right over that mountain, and it's a supersonic boom. Now I know why everyone says Switzerland is so breathtaking. It's taking my breath away. 2 ways. Made it to the top. I think Everest is next. That's all I got to say. All right, and I have stopped at a Swiss diner for some rosti. It's like potatoes, onions, sausages, and then some gravy poured on top. So I didn't want you folks to miss this after such a long day. That meal was unreal. I don't know if it's because I haven't eaten anything other than trail mix today, but it was like a poutine, but like a little crispy, and I don't feel disgusting after, dude. It was like, it was perfect. The price was not perfect. The price was absolutely crazy. And that's it, everyone. Leaving Switzerland and off to my next destination. See ya.